What's up YouTube, VST here at Tech. I have the iPhone 12 running the latest iOS 16 and the Samsung S22 Ultra running the latest One UI 5, though Beta 3. In this video we are going to compare the lock screens, which have quite some similarities. So if you want to find out, guys, make sure to subscribe for the channel, buckle up and yeah, have fun. I did cover the latest Samsung lock screen part of One UI 5 Beta 3, but now I have the iPhone, so let's just take a look, guys. This is the settings screen. So on the iPhone you just get customize and then also the option to add a whole new lock screen. On the Samsung, guys, you just have your elements on the screen, then you have a button to access your wallpapers, then you have a button to set all of your settings, and then, guys, here you can also add contact information and apparently change the apps here. So let's first see what happens on the iPhone, guys. Let me just hit the customize button. After hitting the customize button, you get the option to add in your wallpaper, to make edits, add widgets, and switch between lock screens. So add new, this is what I'm gonna press, guys. Then we are presented with this beautiful menu option: add photos, photo shuffle, emoji, weather, stormy colors, and then there are some featured ones you can see here, like weather and stormy, like emoji, like collections and color. So those are the options here on the iOS 16. On the One UI 5, you click the wallpapers, guys, and you will have access to some featured wallpapers and also graphical and colors. Those ones are really brand new, coming from One UI 5. Okay, now let's just try to review one by one. So if you click on the photos, it's quite obvious. You're gonna get to your gallery. Let's click the emoji. All right, this pretty much looks like an Android 13 Easter egg. So apparently you can just choose an emoji here and then yeah, everything customized with this emoji, which is not quite good. Then, guys, we have the weather. The weather is actually quite nice because it will just present the weather on the background, and, guys, then you are able to add widgets. Those are the widgets that you have as an option to be added on your lock screen, like the calendar, like also a stopwatch, and also, guys, sunset, sunrise, drinking of water, you know, the Nasdaq information, but also, you know, batteries. See here all the batteries widgets, the calendar widget, also the clock widget. So there are plenty of things. Fitness, home, I can add on home right now, summary, light on, light 2 sensors, stocks, weather, plenty of things that you can do. All right, and then, guys, let me show the astronomy. This one is really very nice, and this pretty much resembles what we used to know from Xiaomi, the Xiaomi Super Wallpapers, and that's the Earth. And by the way, see here, guys, I can just go Earth detail, then I have the moon, okay, and then we have the moon detail, and then we have the solar system. All very nice, very beautiful animations. And then, guys, we have the color one. So color one, I think that's very clear. You just choose the background color, and then of course you can play with the hue. This is pretty much what you get. Now on the One UI 5, guys, you have a lot of widgets. They're directly printed on the lock screen. Let me show you, guys. I can now add clock widget, and I have tons of clock styles, and you can also change not only the font, the color, but you can also play with this. You can make it big, you can make it small, so it's really up to your taste. And you have this very fancy fonts. And remember, guys, if you want to have this smooth transition from the lock screen to the AOD, then you need to make sure that you're using the same type of font on the always on display and on the lock screen. So you have really plenty of options, and they are really available here. Now the featured one, guys, on the iOS, it just suggests some things that you can use. If I click like astronomy, guys, okay, astronomy, that's the other one. So I have now a new lock screen with the clock information, the date, with information on the stocks, because you could be a player, and then of course Earth, and that's pretty much it, guys. There is the option then, of course, to choose something else from the collection and add widgets on top, and the widget options really are unlimited. So you can add weather, you know, with detailed information, with the UV links, really a lot of things that you can do. Contrary to what we have on iOS 16, the options in One UI 5, I would say, are like rather limited, because you apparently can only add the clock information, and then you can also add the way your notifications are gonna get displayed, like only with icons, only with details, and of course you can adjust the transparency mode, and you can auto reverse the color if you decide to adjust the transparency mode, which is actually quite nice. But you are really pretty much limited in terms of choices for widgets. Down below we have the contact information. You can type some nice text, some random text, and of course you have the option to change the icons of these apps, which was not working for me. Let me show you. If I want to put something else here, usually this will get my Samsung S22 20 Ultra to crash because I just really am using still a better version. Alright guys, this here is the lock screen. Pay attention, now we're gonna get this very beautiful transition from the lock screen to the always on display, and I really love it. This is a very smooth animation, but very important guys, to get this, remember you have to use the same font. And I do believe guys that those are the main differences right now. What I do like on the iOS is the fact that you can have multiple lock screens, right? And then you can just decide to use this or that. On the Samsung is a bit more limited right now. You can just play with one lock screen, so we don't have really the option to add a new lock screen like in that case here. So let's say that I do love to have this lock screen. I'm just gonna add it there, and okay, I'm just going to set a wallpaper pair. Right, and right now guys, I have like my standard lock screen, right? And if I don't like this, I can always go and choose that one. And I really like this guys because it allows you to use different type of lock screens for different type of moods. And again, on the One UI 5 right now at the moment it's a bit more static, so you can only play with the elements that you have on the main lock screen. I think this is kind of the main comparison. Let me know if you like videos like this. If that's the case, also don't forget to subscribe for the channel guys. Please, you and your family stay safe until we meet in one of my next videos. And with that said, VST over and bye.